If you've driven through Westwood, Kansas lately, you've probably seen those yard signs. You know, the ones reading "Save the Park" and "Build the Park." These signs actually represent voters on opposite sides of that issue. A special election lets voters decide whether to allow the city to sell Joe D. Dennis Park to a developer.
Plans are in place to build office and retail space along with the new park if the land is sold. Tonight, KSHB 41 amplifies the voices of voters on both sides of this issue to get their perspectives ahead of Election Day, which is set for April 1st.
I'm Caroline Hogan here at a Johnson County election ballot drop-off box where Westwood, Kansas residents are submitting their ballots for the April 1st special election. They're voting on the sale of Joe D. Dennis Park, and time's running out to make sure your voice is heard.
For months now, front yards in Westwood, Kansas have looked like this.
I have neighbors who support it and I have neighbors who don't.
Divided on the sale of Joe D. Dennis Park. Chris Boyle was on the park planning committee and wants to see the sale go through.
It will bring needed revenue. It'll bring new opportunities, workspaces, just endless possibilities.
In return, the developers will leave a space for a new park that will be paid for by a public benefit TIF, or the property taxes from the new development.
That playground equipment has been there in the 31 years I've lived here. It's time to move forward.
We do agree that the park should be expanded. It needs to be improved upon, made ADA accessible.
But that's about the only thing Malisa Moniku and other Save the Park voters can agree with them on.
I think the development on the table is it's out of scale, it's out of character, just the design of the buildings, and it's out of place.
They hope a no vote will make the city look at other options to improve the park.
It was too rushed, I think.
We reached out to the city of Westwood, Kansas, who encourages residents to vote by ballot drop box versus mail-in at this point in time, with the election less than 5 days away.
I am cautiously optimistic. I just don't know.
It's really hard to say, so I'm trying to be positive.
In a matter of days, yards will be cleared of signs, and an almost 2-year fight will come to an end. Caroline Hogan, KSHB 41 News.